things around here real quick. We're gonna start in like 5 to 4 minutes. So where's my pencil box at? I don't know where my pencil box is. I need my family to get my dick off the face. Some cockers real quick. So 3, 2, 1. Hey, go guys, Tyler here. Okay, train thing from Menards. We're gonna look at it, and I'm gonna write down what I want to do because I'm thinking about it. I've been thinking about doing the train set for a while, but I'm thinking write down a list of stuff that I want to use. I'll put in this book here. So I need to get stuff around. I just need to figure out where my pencil box is first before I decide to do any of this work. Here it is. Then I'll make a list later, or maybe I'll type it on the computer and keep it, and just a copy of it. I'm not sure yet, or I might type it up later. But I'm gonna write down some stuff real quick and see if there's anything in this book I want. Then I might be building this stuff, guys. So who knows? Maybe we'll have a new section on the channel. Who knows? Okay, that's like a big piece of whack. A big piece of scab came in here. New hat, like this new hat I got, like this peaky hat. And yes, I got a bandana from him, but I'll tell you guys about that later in another episode, which I hope you're dead. Before I start recording this, it is. So you see here. I was looking at something the other day. It's pretty neat. So this is what we got here. I'm just going to look around here, see what we got. Okay, yep, I seen this stuff. Now, I got to make this stuff because some of the stuff is so expensive. Before we start, guys, this is for O scale. My train is HO scale, okay, guys? So HO scale is what we use. So O scale is too big. I use HO scale. It's a little smaller because G scale is big. O scale will take the size of G scale to me personally, but I'm HO. Okay, HO is what I use. So yeah. Okay, you see here. Oh wow. Now let's start writing down a list of what I want to put in here. Well, yeah, I can also do a cerebral thing. Yeah, okay, so let's see what we got here. Yep, okay. So let's make a list right now. This is an old. Yeah, I'm gonna use a pencil for this. Next time I go to Menards, I'm gonna buy a big old thing of pencils. I love cardboard pencils. So let's see here what we got here. Now this is O scale. I use HO, so you see here. Okay, you see here. Gas station. I like this kind of thing. I actually had this thing when I was in college, and I drove it to and from campus for here, if I remember correctly. And it was an engineering. Now, when I write this down, guys, I'm gonna use name brand stuff, but eventually I'm gonna change it over. So I'm gonna write down what I want and what I have to make. Now, I do got a gas station already, but it's a small 76 station. If I make a new gas station, if I ever do how to do gas station, it'll be a gas station, but with no pumps, because the pumps will be kind of hard to come by. Okay. Okay, so Texaco gas station. Texaco gas station. See you later. Thanks for watching. Peaceful state. Full plate. Wait, you want Black D? Dancing crew, trip for two. Now the final interview. Buy or the full serve. Have you got your updated COVID-19 booster? They're designed to help protect against recent Omicron variant. I put down codes and stuff, which makes sense. Okay, church. No. Movie theater. Ooh, the DQ Cheeseburger Lovers deal is back. 2 single cheeseburgers for only $5, or 2 double cheeseburgers for just $7. For real? Oh, tell me it's as good as it looks. Deal this good speaks for itself, I guess. But you better get it before it's gone. DQ, happy tastes good. This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Start your free trial today by going to Squarespace. Now, though, changing wheels. This is my Yugo. You're not familiar with this car? Let me get you up to speed. Faster than the Yugo would have originally. A few years ago, I drove all the way down to Atlanta, Georgia to make a video with this car. Just stop having friends and get along with your Yugo just fine. The video's not very good. Don't go back and watch it, please. At some point after I made that video, the owner of this car at the time roasted the engine.
Close. Thanks.
Then sometime after that, everyone's favorite Russian Dominican automotive YouTuber, Freddy Tavares Hernandez, bought this car. I bought the worst car ever. Today we're doing $10,000 coffins versus $100 coffins. We're going to be spending 24 hours in these coffins.
War Tower Workshop. Engine Workshop.
I've just spent 24 hours in this. Look how small that is. You're not going to fit in there, dude. There's no way.
Oh, man. This is $10,000 coffin. Let's go inside. This is the $100 coffin. Oh my. This coffin has a staircase that leads to a massive open area. Getting in now, this is weird.
You're going to be there for 24 hours?
Yeah, some people spend lots of years in here. Let me say, I'm dying in
City. We'll say City Garage. I'll change it to City Garage. 6.
I got a couch, and this thing actually turns into a bed. I got a TV with some video games, a nice on the wall, a mini fridge. This challenge is going to be no problem. My own.
Yeah, that's good. Actually, right like that live from inside the tiny $100 coffin. The lights right now are not too bad. These lights make the vibes go up. There's not a lot of room in here.
Oh.
There are going to be a lot of dead puns in this video. I'm sorry to say. This is probably a dead giveaway, but there's no way Andrew is going to be able to last 24 hours in that tiny coffin. I mean, just look at this killer interior. Are you serious? At least this thing comes with a pillow. Without the pillow, this would be super annoying.
One really cool thing about this overnight is we're going to be unlocking more and more stuff.
ER.
As the day goes on.
ER.
Unlocking this, Caleb's going to be by a balloon ball. And whatever he pops is what we unlock.
All right, now that the guys have all gotten comfortable inside their coffins, time to see what they unlock first.
All right.
When you live with moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, your day can be full of reminders of your condition. Never knowing, always wondering. You weren't made for UC or Crohn's, but Gut Focus Entyvio is. Entyvio works at the site of the problem to block certain
Now, I did see Arby's earlier.
from entering the gut. Infusion of various allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment.
Now, whatever I write down, guys.
Risk of infection, which can be serious. Although unlikely, a risk of TNF, a rare, serious, potentially fatal brain infection, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, experience frequent infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Liver problems can occur with Entyvio. In clinical trials, Entyvio helped many people achieve long-term relief and remission. Ask your doctor about Entyvio.
Starbucks? Definitely not doing a Starbucks. Okay. Not doing a Starbucks. Starbucks is something I don't want. Piggly Wiggly. Never heard of that. Red Arrow. Never heard of that. Starbucks, no.
Coffin containers. Not much else can fit in here, so what does that mean? Well, you're about to find out. A tiny coffin requires a tiny companion.
Yeah, Village Market.
Oh my god! There are crickets in here. They weren't even companions. Oh, Frank! The whole bag open! No!
Village Market. 14. I don't know what Piggly Wiggly is. Grocery store.
I just survived with these crickets in here the whole time.
No, I'm not putting it on.
challenge just went from being like okay to being terrible. There's no way I'd be. No problem. There's just no way I'd be able to even like attempt to sleep if you can do that. Yeah, why does this have to be the first balloon? Get slobber all over my pants. Are you kidding me? Every time I look on that side of the coffin, I just see these crickets just sprinting around. You don't need to work. I wanted to read you the definition of containment. Alright, it's time for the second balloon. Which one should I do, Rick? Oh, let's do, your favorite color, dude. Yellow. Let's do yellow. That's orange. Oh. 5 minutes of fresh air. They're gonna lose their 5 minutes of fresh air early in the challenge. Now they don't get it later. So. Are you guys get 5 minutes of fresh air open challenge? Yes. What the? Is it alright if I accidentally let my companions escape? I can either confirm. What? I can either confirm or deny that. What happens after? You get 5 minutes of fresh air. Actually, I think my feet need fresh air. Alright, time to get fresh air, guys. Yeah. Come on, Beaver. I am not letting you poop in here. Senior citizen here, man. Thank God. No. Oh my gosh. The Cree Army. They ran out. They're on pretty well. It feels nice to sit up though, you know? Yeah. Well, guess what? What? We're only like 2 hours into the challenge. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm being serious. They dropped the casket right under my head. I may have concussion. Oh, can't see. Oh. I'm done. I'm scared. That was the fastest 5 minutes of my life. Oh, try not to go to the bathroom. I wish I had some video games, because at the moment, the TV's just sitting here. I think there might only be 1 or 2 more crickets in here, but I don't know where they went. They want to go to bed. I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now. Oh. Yeah, I can try. Got it, but it's probably just a rearranged here. Then we go over here to the kitchen and we snip nothing in there. Some still, it's off. Number 3. Yeah, possible for 1 hour. Are y'all ready for the third challenge? Yeah, ready for the third challenge. Oh my gosh. Why? I'm probably quit. This is so obnoxious. Alright guys, it's been an hour. How are you feeling? Thank the Lord. Finally. Time for balloon number 4. Oh, no. I'm scared of. Oh, for the first balloon, you guys got a blanket pillow. Yeah, a massive fuzzy green pillow and fuzzy brown blanket. This is Davey's blanket and pillow. Yes. Hey. Oh, whoa. This is a blanket? I want a blanket. Let's just eat, alright? Holy shit! What the? Oh, get out of here. I see another one down there. Coming back in the base. Get out of here. Hey, that. Hey, Joe. Other side. Yeah, both of you guys get a massage. Yes, to open it. A massage gun. I don't even know if that's even charged. How much was open this? Oh, the show would be so much better if there was more room in here. Oh!
I don't even want to know what's going on in there. It's gonna be where you're gonna be getting justice. I've never worked in a coffin before. My name is Andrew, physical therapist. How's that feel? Anything?
No. Oh, wow.
You're gonna like this one. I don't matter.
You gotta make sure I'm good to go so I don't end up back here. You know what I mean? In a literal coffin.
Make sounds. Have you ever had dry needling before?
No. Oh, man.
Now, since we're here, you might as well get some electric skin with it. So, on the right side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel my back kind of throbbing. I think I got the luxury treatment for the Andrew.
There's stuff inside here. There's not much to do. The muscles need some type of stimulation.
This balloon is so sad right now. I'm just gonna pop it. Hey, you guys get friends.
Friends?
All right. Friends. What friends do I get?
Here's Samuel and Blake. All right, Andrew. Samuel and Blake are about to join you.
There's no way more people can fit in here.
Daniel, here's not Daniel. Here's Blake. I can't even open it because there's like a seal on it. Ah! What the heck?
No way.
Looks like there's a hidden room in my coffin room. And my friend's hidden here. Hold on. This is not in there.
What? That's Murray.
I'm not scared. This is the most excited I've been in hours.
And it's so funny. It's cold. I have a big fucking safety on him.
That's what I thought.
I really can't open this.
I can't even play with my friends.
God, so hard to open stuff in here. My lights, TV works, but there's no video game. I have a fridge, but nothing in it. So hoping I unlock something soon.
Oh, guys. Well, what do you want to do?
How are your friends, Andrew?
You don't talk much.
Why are you here?
What do you see outside?
Blake, get some my lights! Oh, my lights! Everything's falling apart in here.
24. 24.
What the heck?
24. 24 warehouse. Warehouses. You. Warehouses. 25.
How the heck did you do that, man?
Oh, God.
Chris, the lights are back. It's a miracle.
It is actually starting to get kind of hot in here. I don't know if I can take my sweater off, though.
Come on.
Time for the next little block. The no look. The no look. First try. First shot. It's easy peasy.
Oh.
Give us something that we can actually use. Video game. I got some good news, boys.
Yes! No! Video games with friends? It's a Viking. Video games on my PS5. Thank you.
26. 26.
Andrew, we're playing NBA. What are you doing?
Police department.
Anything else work? Solving a Rubik's Cube.
DEPT. Police department. 27.
In balloons, I threw the dart without looking and I nailed the balloon on the first try.
Police department. Okay. This stuff I can't have.
I know you're going to be really sad about this, but you're getting to a
Ooh, wow.
Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh. I'm so
I know why I'm saying not anymore.
Crazy how much food makes everything better.
This made the large coffin 10 times better. Just being able to eat.
I'm in mad.
We've played video games for a while now. Blake is getting annihilated.
Here we go.
Library.
Make a coffin.
BANK.
What is a coffin TikTok?
Whoever gets the most likes within an hour gets a $100 gift card.
I don't know about that one, guys.
Caleb lives on TikTok, so I think he has an advantage here. I don't know if Andrew stands a chance here.
Hey guys, today I'm doing some jumps to the other end of the coffin. What else can I do here?
Oh wow, that's neat. Wow. Ooh.
Like this video you did now, or you'll have the worst day of your life with this series.
Gentlemen, the next one is Snap. Yes! Oh my god. Don't forget.
Let's see here. DPW? Yeah. DPW and RR.
Tonight, I'm definitely gonna get hungry again. So these snacks are gonna come in clutch.
Andrew, it's time to check who has the most likes on our TikTok.
1,510.
Sarah, how many likes do we have? 180. 180? Only 180? Yeah, coffee. We're in a giant. Well, I guess you win the gift card.
Yes! How did I make a better TikTok? You have 3 people and you can move them around.
I don't know.
The next one is a minister is going to come and say eulogy for you.
Okay.
What? Well, that'll be a nice touch. Hope the minister's a good guy.
Somebody was recently ordained.
Gathered here today to honor.
Justin was my YouTube dad. Wasn't very good at math. Loved spicy food. Everyone hated him.
Who is this minister?
Justin was a man of integrity. Always kept his word, except in overnight challenges. And may he rest in peace.
Yeah.
And Andrew, I'm here to say goodbye.
The sun is going to be going down here in a few minutes, which means it's going to get a lot colder inside of here. I may have to try to get my sweater back on.
It's dinner time. Where do you go? Yeah, leave me alone. I don't. I'm not sleeping here. I'm not in house. Yeah, it was so fun, man. Thanks for hanging out with me for a while.
I'll put some instant handout. You can get one merch. VinceTikTok.com. You can get some.
Significantly improved there to West Donald, and I drink way too much water. I'm sick of playing NBA.
Turns are only light up here.
Yeah, boy, go. Here we go.
So annoying.
I'm literally just standing out here in the dark, all by myself.
Look what I built. You know,
It's nighttime with red lights and people started to attack. I saw ants crawling around, sort of above us here.
I think it's time to pop another balloon.
5 minutes for a bathroom break.
Oh,
It's time to go pee, man. Thank God, I feel so good to stretch. I can't see anything out here in the woods.
oh, thank God.
You got 3 minutes left. This is the strangest thing. Imagine you were walking through the woods and just saw this coffin sitting in the middle of the dirt. Time's up, boys.
Back into the grave I go. Good night.
Good night.
Power. Oh,
My apple juice, where'd it go? Did you take it? Ice cream.
I'm just gonna tell you. I'm just gonna bring it to you.
Okay.
This is meteorologist Gary Rizzo for Action 11 News. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning effective from now until 9:30 for Shelby County residents. Let's take a look at radar. Thunderstorm moving out of Trumbull County into Shelby County, producing 50 to 60 mile an hour wind gusts, heavy rain. There are a number of trees down in Henry County right now. However, Otis County residents are feeling the effects of the storm too, with 40 to 50 mile an hour winds. And I just received a report from Linden, now in eastern Jefferson County. The storms appear to be tracking to the southwest. They're actually moving down I-71 toward Louisville. And so it looks like the eastern half of Jefferson County
TV station?
is experiencing wind
That'd be pretty cool. TV channel. TV.
with possible heavy rain with this line of storm moves south-southwest at 50 miles an hour. So even an hour from now, the storm may very well be along I-64. As further this warning coming in, National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Floyd and Harrison counties in southern Indiana until 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The
heavy thunderstorms are now moving into those two counties. And here in Louisville, we can hear the thunder right now. It's getting very dark. And the heavy thunderstorm activity will be crossing the river into Jefferson County.
BAR? Yeah, pub. PAB. Pub.
And eventually Oldham County. Earlier, a few thunderstorms developed over Pleasure Ridge Park. Those thunderstorms have now moved out. But the main activity is over southern Indiana and will be soon affecting the immediate Louisville metro area. Floyd and Harrison counties are under a severe thunderstorm warning until 5 o'clock, and the entire region is under a severe thunderstorm watch until 9 o'clock this evening. So be prepared for big storms, high winds, hail, and some very heavy rain over the next half hour to hour. This is meteorologist Chuck Taylor, and now that storms are now hitting the downtown area of Louisville. We are getting wind gusts over 60 miles an hour, damaging winds. The only warnings out are for Floyd and Harrison counties until 5 o'clock, but throughout Jefferson County, throughout this whole metro area, we are now getting reports of wind gusts in excess of 50 to 60 miles an hour, and some very heavy rain. Some areas are also getting hail. The new thunderstorms are actually developing out ahead of this line over southern Indiana. The whole activity is moving to the southeast at about 35 miles an hour. So throughout the entire metro area, be prepared for damaging winds as high as 60 miles an hour or even higher, very heavy rain and possibly some hail. All of this activity should be out of the immediate Louisville area by about 5:30, but counties east and southeast of here should be prepared for the activity moving in within the next hour. So once again, we're getting a heavy damaging winds right now, and the actual squall line is still back over southern Indiana, but new storms have developed right over the downtown area. And we will keep you updated on the situation and have a complete report on Action 11 News tonight at 6 o'clock. Now back to our regular programming. Area of Louisville, I would estimate wind gusts as high as 60 miles an hour. We are getting some reports of damage. We have yet to receive any reports of any wide power outages, but the storms right now are tracking through portions of Jefferson County, Bullitt County, and another big area of thunderstorms is over Shelby and Spencer County. These storms are tracking out through the southeast at about 35 miles an hour. There is still some rain and some lighter thunderstorms back through southern Indiana, but the heaviest activity right now is over Jefferson County and on out to Shelby and Spencer County. The entire region is under a severe thunderstorm watch until 9 o'clock tonight, and we'll have complete information on the storms on Action 11 News tonight at 6 o'clock. Now we rejoin regular programming.
WHAS-TV now interrupts this program for an important announcement from the Emergency Public Information Circuit. This is Rick Lasher with the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning effective until 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for people in the following county in north central Kentucky of Jefferson County. Weather radar at 9 o'clock Eastern Time indicated a strong thunderstorm moving over the Louisville area. Local observers estimated winds of over 50 miles an hour. If you are in or near the path of these severe storms, seek shelter in a reinforced structure and be prepared for strong damaging winds, large hail, heavy rain, and frequent lightning. Remember, these storms can and do occasionally produce a tornado with little or no advance warning. Repeating, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning effective until 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for people in the north central Kentucky county of Jefferson County. Stay tuned for further information. This is Rick Lasher with the National Weather Service.
Again, a chance of a few thunderstorms around with a low temperature of 70. We're going to take kind of a time-lapse view of that thunderstorm activity as it moves in our direction. Going back to around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the storm roared through Indianapolis. Bedford, Indiana had over an inch of rain and a funnel cloud, and a heavy activity arrived here in the Louisville area shortly before 4:30. Now all the storms thunderstorms are dropping to the south. And let's take a look at the current action track color radar from the National Weather Service. And we will find that all the heavy thunderstorms have indeed dropped well south of here. And it looks like the activity will be heading on into Tennessee. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch still in effect for the local area. Let's go to Action Scan now and show you that watch is in effect until 9 o'clock, and a new watch has just been issued that covers southern portions of Kentucky down into Tennessee. There are all the clouds associated with the big thunderstorm. And notice another area of bright white clouds over Wisconsin. Those too are heavy thunderstorms, and with upper winds coming down from the northwest, there is a chance that a few of those thunderstorms could be reaching us later on tonight. Now, the storm is still hot. 93 right now around London, 90 degrees at Bowling Green, but as the storms move through, they have to cool things off in a hurry. It's 70 degrees right now at Frankfurt, 70 degrees up around Covington. In Bedford, where they sell their funnel products at an inch of rain, the temperature is also 70. A warm front and put us right back in the hot conditions. So it looks like by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, temperatures will be well into the 90s, and by then the air mass will be stabilizing. In the meantime, for tonight, there is still a chance of a thunderstorm with a low temperature of 69. For the day tomorrow, kind of a repeat of what we had today with thunderstorms in the afternoon. For tomorrow night, again, a chance of thunderstorms. The overnight low temperature in the low 70s. On the extended outlook for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, a few thunderstorms on Wednesday. After that, the air mass will stabilize and will be just about like we had last week. Temperatures well into the 90s with high humidity. No relief from the heat in sight.
Well, you can just run that forecast off on the copying machine.
Sure can.
Over and over again. Thank you, Chuck. Coming up in sports, it's Dave Conrad with the final round of the U.S. West.
The bottom floor, and then tell him he needs to assess the damage from above to really know what's happening. The four of them head to the reactor hall upper floor. Little do they know this is a journey to the end of the night for three of them anyway. As you know, Alexander only survives because he's the one that holds the door, being the strongest of the four. When the guys come out, they say nothing can be done. They look at Alexander and tell him he's right. They say the reactor hall now looks like a volcano crater. You understand that radiation levels are high. Of course, they look at the but they don't know just how high. They look at the radiation level reader device they have, the dosimeter, and that needle is off the scales. But they still don't know how bad they are because what is happening is so unprecedented. It's still only just after 1:55, but the firefighters are already outside on the scene. They too don't have much of an idea of the gravity of the situation, and they start and try to put out some of the fires that have started in various places. They're not even wearing protective clothing. Some of them will die in agony very soon. Others will pass away in a month. Their immune system is destroyed by the radiation. Back in 3 p.m., most people are in bed, although a few are now standing outside. Mesmerized by the ethereal gloom in the sky they don't know is caused by irradiated air. They just think it looks cool. In the years to come, stories told in the West will say there was a large group of them on a bridge, watching radioactive blue dust fall like snowflakes. This will be called the Bridge of Death. The stories will say they all died, but none of that is true. There was no Bridge of Death. Most people were asleep at the time. In the end, most people who were close to the accident recovered, with just 20% of those who suffered acute radiation poisoning biting the dust. As you'll see again in this show, it sometimes pays not to believe everything you see on TV or in the newspapers. If you don't know, the way radiation poisoning works on the body is it takes out electrons from atoms in a person's molecules, destroying the chemical bonds and thus damaging tissue. We don't need to tell you that this is not good for the person. In short, after an hour or two, diarrhea and vomiting can occur as tissue in the GI tract breaks down and bacteria is let loose on the body. Bone marrow stops producing white blood cells and infections can't be fought. Since the person's immune system is incredibly weak, without an immune system, your countless bacteria eat you from within. This might take some time, so even though the person is covered in blisters and ulcers, they could start to feel okay after a couple days. But then a blood infection might lead to a deadly sepsis. For some at Chernobyl, even a blood transfusion and bone marrow transplant won't help them. One of the townspeople is Lyudmila Ignatenko. She's already awake and has seen the glow. Her husband, Vasily, is currently fighting the fires. The two are due to have a child in 2 months. Fast forward a week and his skin is covered in boils, and when he turns on his pillow, he leaves skin and hair behind. The lesions spread out, and some of his skin now looks like a white film. At one point, he asks Lyudmila for a mirror, but when he sees her own disfigured face, he cries out in horror. Vasily will be buried in a zinc casket under cement, his body still radioactive. Lyudmila is lucky she even got to see him. The nurse told her it's too dangerous. She would look at Lyudmila and warn her, if you start crying, they'll kick you out right away. No hugging or kissing, don't even get near him. You have half an hour.